Hello there. I'm Dr. Marcus, 60 years old, a physician who has spent decades caring for people over 50 here in the United States. Thank you for choosing to spend a little time with me today. Every time I sit in front of this camera to talk about shoulder pain, I'm reminded of the many faces I've seen over the years. Men and women in their 50s, 60s, even 70s, who came into my clinic unable to lift their arm, or who winced just trying to reach for a glass of water. And maybe you're feeling something like that right now. I want you to know one thing. Shoulder pain is not the end of the road. It's a signal, sometimes a loud one, asking us to care for a part of our body that has faithfully served us for decades. Today, I'm going to share with you a simple, natural, and incredibly effective approach, something that still amazes me even after 35 years of doing this work. It's a method that has helped more than 98% of my patients recover from shoulder impingement pain. Yes, 98%. It sounds unbelievable, I know, but it's true. And my hope is that you'll be able to practice it safely right at home. You know, as we move beyond age 50, the shoulder begins to change. Tendons inflame more easily. Muscles weaken. Long hours of sitting in rounded posture cause the shoulder to slump forward. And then one day, as you reach up to comb your hair or go to grab a box from the top shelf, a sharp electric-like pain shoots through your shoulder. I still remember one of my patients, Mary, 67 years old. She told me, "Marcus, I never thought something as simple as putting on a shirt could bring me to tears. And if you've ever felt anything like that, I want you to know you're not alone." To understand why that pain happens, I want you to imagine this. Inside your shoulder is a small space where a tendon passes through. But as we raise the arm, especially as the joint becomes less flexible with age, that space narrows. The tendon gets pinched against a bony ridge. That pinch is what we call shoulder impingement. But here's the beautiful part. You can reopen that space. Your body is incredibly capable of healing itself when you give it the right movements. Now, I'd like you to try something very gently. Don't worry, it shouldn't hurt too much. Lift your arm in front of you to about 90 degrees. Turn your thumb downward. Now imagine someone pressing lightly on your arm. If you feel a sharp pain deep in the shoulder, you might be dealing with impingement. Try another one. Lift your arm to the side, bend the elbow, and rotate inward. If that familiar ache shows up, you're in the right place, and I'm glad you're here. Over the years, I tried everything: physical therapy, anti-inflammation medication, rest, posture correction. Some things helped, but nothing addressed the root cause. Until one day I came across a book written by an orthopedic surgeon in the US, Dr. John Kirsch, and discovered a method he described as the hanging protocol. It sounds almost too simple, maybe even a little strange. But let me tell you, it has helped so many of my patients return to golf, gardening, yoga, and simply living their lives without fear of shoulder pain. Imagine holding onto a bar above you. You don't have to hang like an athlete. All you need is a gentle hang, even with your feet on the floor. That small downward pull opens the space under the acromion, the little roof of your shoulder, giving your tendon room to glide again. One of my patients, a 72-year-old man, said to me, "Marcus, after 2 weeks, I could reach for a plate on the top shelf without flinching." He smiled like a kid. Moments like that remind me why I love this work. After hanging, we follow with 3 simple weighted movements, just 1 to 3 pounds. Your shoulder doesn't need force, it needs gentle guidance. Each movement tells the rotator cuff, "Hey, this is where you're supposed to be." You lift the arm to the side, then to the front, then gently move it backward and forward, always with palms facing down. Then we strengthen the deeper stabilizing muscles, the ones that prevent the impingement from returning. A small resistance band, a slow rotation outward, and a pulling motion from front to back help retrain the muscles that keep the upper arm from jamming into the shoulder roof. I often tell patients, impingement isn't your fault, but recovery is something we can work on together. And here's the good news. Shoulders heal quickly when we give them what they need. Before we finish, I want you to ask yourself, can I give myself 10 minutes a day to heal? If your answer is yes, then I can promise you this. Your shoulders, whether they're 50, 60, or 70 years old, can still be strong, flexible, and pain-free. Thank you for spending this time with me today. If you'd like to keep learning and healing, feel free to leave a comment, give this video a like, and subscribe so I can continue walking with you on this journey. Caring for your shoulders is caring for the years ahead, and I believe those years can be lighter, stronger, and healthier for you.